trying to be a model with that pose?
No, Sword to the screen.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
We are finally here to do Raf's
Wait.
fourth myth.
Don't move. I want to see if your eyes will reflect your reflection.
We
in
are
my
not
eyes.
pulling on stream today. Already pulled, as you can see. Might post the pulls and the event stuff later, but we're going to do the myth. We're going to start the myth today, and then we might have to do a part 2 on Sunday. So just letting everyone know. I've already addressed the drama in my last live stream, but we're just gonna keep it positive and save space. We also
I suddenly remembered a verse from a poem, but I can't
God,
remember
sorry,
the
this is so
next
awkward.
line.
We all want Velko back, and we do hope he comes back. But in the meantime, the show must go on, and I still want to enjoy what we can with the game. So let's start off with Raphael's myth, fourth myth, called Martial Ode. Alright, let's get into it. Wow, there's 4 there now. Oh, so what is it called? A thought across? Walking time's endless shore toward the one who never left. So it's called A Thought Across. The music is so good. Can you hear, Dawn?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yes, everyone, as per usual, Dawn is with us again to do the myth with us. Dusk in Yinju village lies already shattered, crushed beneath the god's steps. The sun's dying light spills across the dirt road at the village entrance as gongs, drums, and sona rip through the stillness.
Make way, everyone! Don't block the procession, lest you offend the Vermilion General!
The few dozen remnants of Hang's army I lead, their armor battered and faces caked with dirt, are trapped at the village's entrance by the surging crowd. The key... Is it Chus? How do you pronounce it?
Yo.
Huh?
Yo.
Chio? The Trio Kingdom's general sits in the prison cart and hangs his head. He's the only reward and glory of our bitter victory.
Out of all the times to... We lost half of our battalion at Mornsan Pass. Even our Captain General fell. We barely made it back alive. Now we're supposed to bow to clay statues? General, let's just push through.
Bear with it. This martial god isn't as forgiving as a bodhisattva. Offend the Vermilion General, and the villagers will tear us limb from limb.
Our banner bears the great character hung for all to see. And they still dare defy us?
Huh, what's happening?
Yungo Village is next to Mornsan Pass. It's always been a battleground for warring kingdoms. The banners at the village entrance have changed more times than anyone can count. Do you think they'll truly bow to Hung?
The Vermilion General is from the old dynasty. Why do they still worship him as a god?
So is this Raphael they're talking about?
Oh no.
If you were born as a member of the imperial family, raised in silk and splendor, blessed with beauty, and became an undefeated general who stands with the commoners, you too would be revered.
I'd rather not die young on the battlefield only to have people pray to me year after year. Even after my kingdom has crumbled.
I rein in my horse through the haze of incense and swirling dust. A procession draped in vivid colors slowly emerges. The deity's pelican looms. Ceremonial banners sway, and the masked heavenly messenger dances among the crowd. The villagers' faces alight with devotion, merge into the surging tide.
Welcome, ancient souls. Banish newborn demons, and let fire light the way. Never look back.
Wait, Dodge, she's singing. Flashbacks.
Yeah.
If you guys are wondering, if you watch our reading of the sea god, the Lemurian sea god myth, Don had to sing. The meticulously crafted statue of the martial god is enthroned upon the pelican. His vivid, spirited gaze pierces the mask and veil of incense smoke to meet mine. Beneath the masterful clay sculpting that commanding yet resplendent gaze, he appears lifelike. It's as though it can strike one's soul. Jeez, why can't I speak?
The more relentless the flames of war, the more people need faith to survive.
I am the first to dismount, then I silently follow those at the end of the slow-moving procession.
It will circle the General's temple thrice this year. General Raphael will watch over us.
Oh, no. That's him.
I heard Joe Kingdom's horses always veer away when they get too close to our general's temple. His divine power must be influencing them.
The DT procession journeys on. It finally stops outside the general's temple as darkness falls. The weathered temple is modest in size, yet the square before it teems with people amidst the lantern's lights. Oh, and they played this music in Mortality's Tenderness. A humble stage stands to one side, and a white cloth screen is illuminated by a warm glow behind it.
Dear villagers, my name is Tuejo. Tonight, I have the honor of performing the grand epic of the martial god, General Raphael.
Perform what?
I don't know.
Do you know what a grand epic is, Don?
Nope.
The gong sounds softly, and a slender shadow puppet leaps into the white cloth screen.
300 years ago, this
What?
general was once the Shia Kingdom's precious prince, His Highness Raphael. He was a master in poetry, music, and painting. His brilliance was unmatched.
June! Yay, you made it! Welcome in! We just started.
They're doing a puppet show.
Oh, puppet show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay! You're here! Yippee!
Yet, as flames of war engulfed the land and the dynasty teetered on the brink of collapse, the young prince was forced to wield a weapon. He cast aside his silken robes and donned armor for battle.
There's a live-action puppet show?
Yeah, it's a pretty common thing. Are you talking about for this particular myth? There's usually, it's a pretty common thing.
Oh, I didn't see it. I don't know if there was one for the myth. Oh, the live-action trailer that Lads dropped. Yeah, I did watch the live-action trailer. She's talking about that lore video that dropped.
I see.
Oh yeah, it was in there. I don't know if you watched it yet, Don.
I forgot to. I'll watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's really good. Ah, okay. Interesting. I'm still going in this blind, so we'll see where this fits. We're learning. You did the third myth so long ago, too. Like about a year ago. No worries, Jude. With the deft twist and turn of the fingers, the shadow puppet is clad in a warrior's garb.
In his first battle, he rode forth alone and claimed the enemy general's head. The tide of battle shifted as he struck terror into his foes.
Oh, interesting.
Yet, his countenance was too fair. His brow and eyes were as beautiful as a painting. So he melted the fallen general's armor and forged a fearsome mask to inflict dread upon the battlefield.
Wait. He's too pretty that they're not scared of him, so he has to put a mask on so they're scared of him.
That's funny.
That is. He's too pretty, Don.
Thus, the name of the Vermilion General was known to both armies in a single night.
I know, right? No wonder. He is one of like the prettiest boys, like prettiest guys I've ever seen. So like I can see why he doesn't look scary when you look at him. Obviously, so he has to make himself scary.
Mm-hmm.
The shadow puppets dance and whirl across the screen to conjure visions of thundering cavalry and clashing steel. But that doesn't mean he's not dangerous. His appearance is not what he is inside.
For years, he was undefeated. He won every battle, took every stronghold.
Wow. He was strong.
Many praised his noble heart and devotion to the people. Yet his enemies trembled at his name, as if the martial god himself had descended.
One thing I like about that is that regardless of, like, you know, whether it's Lemuria or, like, wherever he is, he's always gonna fight for his people. That's a major thing in his lore.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Cool.
there's a Chinese story about a prince who was beautiful and had to wear a mask to strike fear. Oh, interesting.
Alas, the heavens are jealous of greatness. At the age of 24, beyond Mornsan Pass,
Gao Changong. That's the name of the prince. Take notes, Don. I'm just kidding. 24. I guess he's 24 in every lifetime. I watch with rapt attention, yet the words Mornsan Pass shake me to my core. Visions of the brutal fighting from past days churn through my mind. Yeah, Don's on note taking. Don's also gonna come.
Already googling it.
Yeah, she's already. I knew it. Don's right away. Don right away pulls up Google. She's the resident person that Googles everything. Well, you haven't had any lines yet, so it's pretty good for you.
Yeah.
the enemy arrived in a force 10 times greater. To shield the fleeing civilians, General Rafayel held the rear alone.
Did you Google it?
Yeah.
So it was a prince, right?
Yep, Prince of Lanling.
Mm-hmm.
Beneath a 1,000-year-old tree, he fought the enemy for a day and a night. Grievously wounded, yet refusing to yield, he stood his ground until his last breath. As General Raphael collapsed, fallen leaves burst into flames. Countless golden leaves scattered in the heavens. Vermilion light blazed across the valley, and the heavenly gate opened.
Ah, they mentioned flames, and flame is his evil. I wonder if this is how he got his evil. You're so quiet, Dawn. You fine?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fine, yeah. I'm
Okay.
fine. I'm just listening.
The Vermilion General did not fall to the dust of the earth. He rose through the 9 heavens to become the martial god, a protector of all.
So wait, if he's a martial god, I mean, I guess that means, the way they say this story, that means he's not really human either. I still suspect MC is not, but that's just based off doing the battles. The screen blazes with light as dark red figure streaks across the white cloth, seemingly akin to the silhouette of a god. Chuju... Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce this. Can you tell me again, Don? I'm so sorry. Treju's voice gradually fades and is replaced with the echoes from my memory. The legend of the martial god is one I've heard countless times since childhood. I was born in Hungjing City, and my family were generals who defended its walls. Did I pronounce that correct? Oh, Hungning.
You don't pronounce the G.
Oh, you don't pronounce the G?
No.
Hunning?
Yeah.
Okay. Hunning City. My family were generals who defended its walls. See, this is why you guys need to have a Chinese friend who helps you pronounce these things correctly. That's why you need to play with a Chinese friend, okay? When I was 10, Oh god, I'm sorry, dog. You have to tell me how to pronounce this again.
Okay, the QIU is the beginning of Choyan's name. Just remember Choyan's name, and then just forget the second part.
Oh, okay. That's why I said I need to have a Chinese... Why I need to have a Chinese friend when I'm playing a Chinese game. When I was 10, the Chu Kingdom invaded Hunning fell. My family perished in the massacre, barely clinging to life. I alone escaped through the Mornsun Pass. Ever since that cursed day, all lands beyond Mornsun Pass became the Chu Kingdom's territory, and Hunning City was renamed Chuti City? Is that correct? Chotia City.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm very English.
No. I bet you some people are gonna say that Q Thai. They see the T-I-E. I bet you.
Man, you must really enjoying this, seeing all these like Chinese names.
Yeah. It comes naturally.
Yeah. Cutie. Cutie. At the age of 15, I joined the Hung army. I vowed in secret that one day I would march alongside them to reclaim Hunning. Yet, year after year, the war dragged on. General after general fell. Yet, Hunning drifted ever further in my dreams. In those days of uncertainty, I sometimes remember that as a child, I too had dreamed of becoming a hero like Vermilion General. Sorry, we spent too much time, but I don't want. It's a game. I want to be authentic as possible. I don't want to ruin the words. You know, I have a Chinese friend. It's me. It would be mean of me.
Appreciate.
The next day, we set out again as the day's first rays of sunlight appeared with the enemy general. Yeah, got it. I mean, yeah, that. As the mountains gradually recede, we enter a canyon awash in shades of crimson.
General, this place is known as the Blaze Trail.
It lives up to its name. In the heart of autumn, the leaves blaze like living fire. Hey, wait, this is very interesting. I've noticed they've been doing this for a few cards now. Like, they actually move. Like, it looks animated in this part. Even though it's not a Kindle, do you know what I mean?
Like the camera moves side to side.
Yeah. And it looked realistic for a minute there.
It's quiet.
He's coming, don't worry.
Pick up the pace. We have to.
A whistling arrow pierces the sky. In its wake, a hail of arrows descends like a freezing rain to harvest lives. Yep. There we go.
Ambush! All units, get into formation.
I draw my sword and shove a nearby soldier aside. A crossbow bolt grazes past his bracer. The ambush starts and ends just as swiftly. This raked band of survivors never stood a chance against an attack well paired by the Chu. My soldiers fall one after another. In the distance, the prison cart is wrenched open and the Chu general is helped out by his comrades.
She's their leader. Capture her alive and kill the rest.
Oh! Because according to the trailer, she was the one in charge, so very interesting. How did we get there? I grit my teeth and raise my sword to meet them. Hot blood soon splatters across my face and blurs my vision. On the hillside, corpses of Hung and Chu soldiers lie tangled together. Only the bodies of Chu soldiers remain at the top, however. The edge of my blade is dull and chipped. Countless wounds cover my body. I stagger back a few more steps until my spine slams against rough bark. Nearby, the cold gleam of blades slowly closes in around me. I slowly fall back and lift my head with a gasp. Autumn leaves blot out the sky. Standing proud and resolute, the tree is ancient and gnarled.
Beneath a 1,000-year-old tree, he fought the enemy for a day and a night. Grievously wounded, yet refusing to yield, he stood his ground until his last breath. As General Rafayel collapsed, fallen leaves burst into flames. Countless golden leaves scattered in the heavens.
The blaze trail under an ancient tree. Is this where Vermilion General ascended to become the martial god?
One second. I just want to turn you up. You're a little low for me.
Okay.
Well, you're already so up. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hi!
Yeah, your voice is coming a little low, but I have Discord all the way turned up. Oh yeah, well I just put it at 200%. Maybe that will fix it.
Okay.
Is your mic close to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing the headset.
Oh, okay. Let me know if it's okay now, June. Autumn's morning sun filters through gaps in the canopy. Specks of dappled light fall upon my broken armor. Oh, oops, why am I using the mouse click? The footsteps... Yeah, she has a very pretty voice. You should hear her.
Thank you.
You should hear her sing.
Uh-huh.
The footsteps of the encircling soldiers draw closer. My chest heaves violently. My heartbeat drowns out the rasp of blades being drawn nearby.
I wonder how similar his thoughts in his final moments are to my own.
I watch the Chu soldiers surge up the slope, then raise my eyes to the leaves overhead, thick enough to blot out the sky.
If I'm going to die here, it doesn't matter if I become a god or a spirit. At least this place is beautiful.
Thanks, June, by the way, for letting me know that her voice was low. Sometimes I don't know. I only find out after I watch the stream. My vision and awareness gradually blur. The light of the setting sun seems to envelop me, and the sounds around me slowly fade into silence. Oh, it's still a bit low, huh? That's weird. Why is her voice so low down?
I don't know. Sorry, that's me forcing it out. Okay.
You want to check your mic settings to see if they're turned down, maybe? Because I have you at 200.
Output volume?
I think it's your input volume.
Oh, input volume?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do it at 100.
Okay. That should be good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Unput volume. That I was gonna say unput is not a. The unput volume is not an option here.
I think you're pretty loud now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good. June will let us know, and if we have to play, we'll play. The trees shudder. The leaves cascading in waves. A golden red radiance is ignited. Brighter than the sunlight, it blazes outward like a wildfire. At the heart of the light, spiraling leaves gather and slowly coalesce into a tall figure. Oh, look who it is!
That mask. It looks exactly like the one from the deity procession. Am I already dead?
Are we? Is this heaven?
Are you dead?
I love MC. Handsome man, am I dead?
Am I dead? No such man exists in this world. That means I'm dead, right?
Oh wow. Maybe we'll play a little hard to get. Who are you?
Okay. Who are you?
The martial god you've disturbed.
Okay, he just outright.
Disturbed? I'm dying here. What the fuck?
If you're going to die here, you should have asked for my permission first.
He needs permission.
Well, I do not grant it. Is this a fortunate circumstance, or the worst day of your life?
It's an illusion. Attack! Kill them!
How dare you die by his...
How dare you? What the fuck?
I'm saving that. That was too funny.
Uh-huh.
How dare you die here?
Yeah,
These men have definitely run out of luck.
Countless leaves gather in his palm and transform into a strange double-bladed sword. Man, I love the fact that he has dual blades. Countless threads of golden red light ignite throughout the grove. They follow his movements like flowing fire. The leaves wreathed in golden flames burst forth with his swing. They pierce the enemy soldier's armor. I forget the searing pain in my chest, my eyes fixed on the figure standing amidst the carnage. Hello? Why are we speeding up the lines? His double-bladed sword isn't coated in a single drop of blood. His fearsome mask gleams brilliantly under the sunlight. It's like martial god has descended upon the mortal realm.
Ah, so he is not human.
Yeah, I didn't think he was, but I don't know about MC. I'm a little confused about MC.
Over there! Surround them!
In the distance, more pursuers surge like a rising tide. The clang of their weapons echoing through the air.
You're eager to nourish this tree? Very well. I'll grant your wish.
With a flick of his wrist, the double-bladed sword dances through the air. Each slash is as swift as a flying log. and graceful as a soaring swan. Golden radiance and countless whirling flames sweep through the enemy ranks. With devastating force, each leaf is a blade with lethal precision. It all happens too quickly. Before the enemy can even cry out, they're already reduced to dust in the storm. Within a few heartbeats, the canyon falls silent once more. Or are the sounds of this world slipping away from me? I slump against a tree trunk, my gaze unfocused. The fallen leaves before me slowly lose their color, fading to gray.
First chapter in MC is already dying.
Yeah, wow, wow. Okay, myth over.
Quick, goodbye!
Man, we are so good, you know? We are great.
Yeah, we're so good. We're just veterans of streaming. Speedrun, yeah.
Speedrun.
Speedrun record.
The fearsome mass draws closer, and my blurry vision seemingly has shed its murderous aura. An indescribable warmth envelopes my painful wound. At the same time, something deep within me stirs, and an inexplicable heat flares across the back of my head.
A soul covenant.
Oh.
Wait, if they still have the soul covenant, then this is not the first. Then this has to take place after.
Yeah. But, as gods, okay. That is interesting.
So it was you.
You what? It was me what? What did I do?
What did we do?
Darkness washes over me like a gentle tide. It's ready to drown the remnants of my faltering consciousness. He said Soul Covenant, so if the Soul Covenant still exists, that means this myth has to take place before Abyss Walker and after Lemurian Sea God is what I'm guessing?
I guess so, yeah.
Before everything fades, I see him reach for my left hand that rests at my side. On the back of my hand, a faintly glowing seal slowly emerges.
Oh! Done.
Oh yeah, I told you that the Kindles are not in the beginning this time.
Yep.
Which is so weird.
Yep.
Last night, the General's temple was ablaze with golden light. It lit up everything.
I saw it with my own eyes. The martial god was carrying someone in his arms when he walked into the light. I swear I'm telling the truth.
Why does this feel so scandalous?
Yeah.
The person seemed to be wearing Hun Kingdom's armor, and the martial god must have pitied us. Surely we'll win this war.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Martial God, for protection. Thank you, Martial God.
Daniel's temple in Yinglu village? When did I...
The temple's heavy doors remain closed, yet they do little to muffle the tide of prayers rising from the people gathered outside. Light filters through the cracks of the door. They're close behind me. I turn to look. Wow.
Oh, he's sleeping.
A stranger clad in armor sits with his back against the altar table, his eyes closed. One leg is bent before him. Okay, Raph. I know you like to breathe that hard when you sleep, but okay. Beautiful. I mean, he does look really good, though.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Don wanted.
Yes.
Acting on my instincts, I draw my sword and thrust it toward him. With his eyes still shut, he slightly tilts his head. The blade flies past his ear and embeds itself into the altar's table. Even when asleep. Even when...
Just like kill first, ask later.
And him, even when asleep, he still dodges.
Uh-huh.
So look, I'm just looking at him closely. So his parting is on the side. So we can see some of his forehead now.
Oh yeah.
Usually his parting's in the middle, so it's pretty cool. Really brand new.
You're already betraying me? And in this place, no less. Aren't you afraid of the martial god's punishment?
Oh yeah, his bangs are straight, June. It looks good.
Mhm.
I like it. This style suits him so much. Also, he's pretending to be asleep again.
Yep.
As my mind clears, what appears before me is a face that seems to transcend the mortal realm. Jeez, I can't speak. My gaze drifts across his eyebrows, his eyes, the bridge of his nose, the contours of his face. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I slowly look up. The martial god statue, seated in a haze of incense, enveloping the main hall, gradually overlaps with the man before me. Fragments of the life or death struggle earlier flash through my mind. A masked figure, a double-bladed sword carving arcs of fallen leaves through the air. I look down. My armor is still ruined, yet all my wounds are gone. Only divine power could explain my current circumstances.
Are you truly the martial god?
He literally looks like the statue, MC. Not gonna say that. Gonna say though that the real thing looks better than the statue, of course.
We haven't even seen the statue.
You're using
Don't
a
need-
clay
don't need-
statue
It's
to
clay
identify the
statue compared to
divine.
the real specimen.
Aren't you worried you might be mistaken?
See, look, she's even using the clay statue.
I am. That's why I'm asking. Tell me, whether you're a mortal or a god.
Well, I mean, if he's a god, he's not really immortal, you know?
Pity I'm neither. I'm simply Raphael.
Everyone knows the Vermilion Journal's name is Raphael. That doesn't prove anything.
I'm not forcing you to believe me, so you can't force me to prove anything.
We should do a counter of how many times Raphael pisses Dawn off today.
However, I saved you. Not even a mortal such as yourself can deny it.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, Dawn, I just wanted to ask you a quick question before we continue. You do agree
Uh-huh.
that all the love interests can rage bait, right?
Yeah?
Okay.
Just at different
Different ways.
ways.
Yeah, they all have different ways. That otherworldly face is alive with his sharp tongue.
Alright. I didn't ask you to save me. But I'll acknowledge that fact.
Yeah, different ways. I like how in the midst he's more like he's more blunt. I like him that in the midst that he's more blunt.
Yeah. Whether you're mortal or a god, how should I repay you? Tell me.
I like the attitude that he has.
Mhm.
Is your line down?
If you are the martial god, should I fix this temple or offer you fine wine and food? I'll do my
You'll
best.
fulfill my request so long as it's reasonably within your capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
I shall keep my word.
He suddenly takes my left hand and reveals an enigmatic smile. Mm-hmm.
What if I want your life?
What?
I try to pull my hand back, but a faint searing heat suddenly spreads across the back of it. The glowing shape I saw moments before I fell unconscious on the battlefield appears again. It's a tiny red fish.
It's ready. A soul covenant?
Oh, is this the bond? But
Yeah.
but it's showing on the hand.
How do they know? Oh,
I think he knows.
okay.
Seems like he knows what it is.
So you know what it is.
Yeah.
But wait, MC knew what it is too. I didn't.
Yeah, that's why. Why does she know?
Interesting. Okay, my mind's running a bit.
Mm-hmm.
A red fish mark appears on the back of Raphael's hand as well, though it's slightly larger than mine. Oh, interesting. So it's on the back of their hands this time instead of, on it's usually where Raphael's heart is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it felt more like you heard me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when Dawn does it in Chinese, it's gonna be a little bit different.
If I can understand it, it might be two, because he said she was.
Okay, I get it. Man, sometimes English misses the mark, man. Especially in the myths. I think the same thing happened with Caleb's myth, from what I remember you telling me.
Yeah, there's like some like Chinese phrases that like in English, like you just can't express it in English deep enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It feels as though if we draw just a little.
This is what can take.
Okay, jeez, totally valid. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why, like you, June, Dawn doesn't like to do it in English as well.
Yeah, I like it in Chinese.
It feels as though if we drew just a little closer, the two marks would complete a perfect circle.
Take your life.
His impish tone makes me unsure if he's threatening me or joking. Take our life?
He knows about the deal of the covenant. Little covenant, maybe.
Yeah, now I'm even more thinking this is after Lemurian Sea God.
Yeah.
You saved me just to kill me? Are all gods this boring? MC.
Who said I was going to take your life?
He turns his hand over and presses the mark on his hand against mine. Wow, we're moving so fast!
You are my soul's anchor in this life, with two fish as our witnesses.
And this means we have a covenant?
Without your life as an anchor, I cannot stay in the mortal realm as a physical incarnation.
So wait, okay, so he's not real, I guess, is what I'm understanding. But he can only be seen because of her, as long as she's the anchor.
I think so.
He leans in. Those mesmerizing eyes of his reflect my image.
You live well, and I exist. When your soul disappears, I return to oblivion's embrace.
Okay, there must be a reason they're telling us that, though. For a moment, I'm entranced. Oh my god, we still haven't figured out how to solve this. For a moment, I'm entranced by those eyes. The back of his hand feels cold against mine, yet it burns as if I've touched fire. I pull back my hand. I pause and slowly make sense of everything.
So as long as you stay in this mortal form, you'll be draining my life? How is that not killing me?
You've fought on the
Isn't that like
battlefield
an
for only a
incubus?
decade, right? Yet you are more bloodthirsty than the martial god who has lived for 300 years.
Did he just call us bloodthirsty?
Jesus Christ. Bloodthirsty? You're the one that's draining our life! The fuck?
I'm merely borrowing a smidgen of your vitality. Your life isn't at risk.
Okay.
What if I don't consent giving you a part of my life?
I'm sorry, but my mind just went there when he said I can't even say the word.
Vitality.
Yeah. I'm not taking this innocently whatsoever.
So I'll tire easily?
It's possible you'll also feel dizzy from time to time.
Yeah.
Can I request a refund? I don't like these side effects.
Irritated, I grab his armor and pull him closer. They should just hear it? Okay. Those are two contradicting statements, MC.
Yeah. I'm a soldier. I fight. How is this any different from killing me? I'll die somewhere else with less dignity. I don't want this. Can't you break our covenant and find someone else?
Oh, MC.
I would like a refund! Raphael, I would like a refund!
Oh, MC, your fates were intertwined since the very first myth that we saw.
Yeah.
You have no choice now. You are glued to him forever.
Yeah. Buddy, that's basically
You
what I
think
said.
this is a marriage you can
I don't
negotiate a
consent to this.
divorce out of?
Sure. Did we,
Wait, because you were asking for the ring.
Yeah.
Marriage. Oh, are we married now? Is that what we are? We're married? Finally. We're not just a bride, we're also married. No, I'm just kidding.
Apparently he saved our life and now we're married. That's okay.
Man, it happens so fast in these myths. No divorce.
Yeah, exactly.
No divorce allowed.
No divorce allowed.
Literally, I blink and we're just married.
Yeah, it's like, aw.
Man, if only the main timeline we could be this fast.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
The ones with a soul covenant have their destinies bound.
Yeah, I figured that. A fleeting conviction crosses his face, and my heart trembles for reasons I can't explain. Yet his composed, carefree expression returns.
You said you're a soldier. On the battlefield, is there anyone more worthy of your devotion than the martial god?
So we were devoted to the Lemurian sea god, now we're devoted to the martial god. We're devoted to this god. In every lifetime. I realized something, and I slowly loosened my grip on his armor. Oh my god, MC, we're still...
She's still holding on to him. You're willing to help me on the battlefield?
You need only to spare a little of your vitality.
I'm sorry, Raph, but every time you say that, I just... My brain is not thinking good things.
He sounds like an incubus. Or a succubus. I forgot which one was which.
He's a siren, Don, so that's not too far off.
If he can truly demonstrate his divine power again as he did beneath the tree, then this war might not be a lost cause.
So much for her not being bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
What if I want to recapture that enemy general who escaped? Oh wait, that was your line.
That was my line!
I'm so sorry.
Okay. I just actually, yeah.
Look at him, June. Look at him. How can you not be thirsty for this man? Raphael effortlessly pulls my claymore from the altar. He turns it before offering the weapon to me.
Capturing a mere general in the midst of an army? How is that difficult?
Well, it was difficult. We got ambushed.
Yeah.
I take the sword from him. It's not light, yet in his hands, it moved as effortlessly as a dagger. Listen to this, folks. He's not delicate at all. He's a very strong man, okay? I will not hear the slander no longer.
I only have myself and my blade. The enemy's camp has the Teal Kingdom's finest soldiers. If I want to break through, I need to outsmart them. If I'm severely wounded, will you disappear?
That sounds like a threat.
I mean, we're husband and wife now. You have to be a caring husband. And if your wife's injured, You have to be concerned.
I wouldn't dare. I could only assume the martial god has his own reasons for wanting to remain in the mortal realm.
Oops. I'm eating fries. Raphael's relaxed expression fades as he looks at me.
Now you believe I'm the martial god?
I need his assistance. It'd be best to keep him in a good mood for now.
I can't.
I believe you. I witnessed your divinity with my own eyes.
That clear gaze seems to pierce my soul, yet within their depths I catch a fleeting glimmer of something I can't quite decipher. Is it the light? Several moments pass before a smile appears on his face. However, there's a cold amusement as if he's an observer watching everything unfold from afar. He raises his hand and traces the air above the fish mark on the back of my hand. He never exactly touches it.
Let's see if your faith will give you what you desire.
Under a faint sliver of glimmering moonlight, I hold my breath as I creep toward the outer perimeter of the Chu camp. I God damn it, I can't speak. Incapacitate a lone sentinel with the hilt of my blade. I quickly take his armor, put it on, and enter the camp unnoticed. Moving cautiously, I locate the warehouse where supplies are stored. I light a torch and set the dry hay in the back ablaze before anyone sees me. The roar of flames mingles with billowing smoke as the fire spreads. I continue burning the hay while keeping an eye out for any movements outside.
Once the warehouse fire grows large enough to draw the attention of the eastern watchtower, Raphael can make his move from the west.
At that very moment, a brilliant golden light erupts from the western side of the camp. I rush out of the warehouse only to see the golden light emanating from the main tent in the distance.
This isn't good. Has Raphael been exposed?
Ready to fight, I pull out my sword. An immense force tears through the main tent. Wooden splinters and scraps of... Hello? Scraps of fabric spiral into the air. Oh, Dawn, that'll be your pain in the next one.
Yeah.
Bathed in golden light, a towering figure clad in armor plants 1 foot atop a collapsed flagpole, with the fierce sweep of his double-bladed sword. As if struck by an invisible force, half of the camp's fence collapses, and the campfires are extinguished.
Where is your general?
Oops. Oh. Wasn't really much of a line. Stunned, I watched those events unfold. I could feel the martial god's power more keenly compared to our first meeting. Just as Raphael draws the attention of the entire camp, I stumble involuntarily. A wave of dizziness spreads from deep within my body.
My head is spinning. We can't keep doing this. The harder he fights, the faster my life force is drained.
I grit my teeth, and years of military strategizing helped me quickly revise my plan.
I need to be quick. I can't let more enemies arrive.
I don't understand. Why did he expose himself? I sprint toward the stables and slash the horse's reins. I light a bundle of dry hay and hurl it inside. The terrified horses trample over the ruined fencing and scatter.
That should stop them from calling for reinforcements. Good, I would have been so mad if she didn't let the horses loose.
Man, she had your brain to let them loose.
Yeah.
Several arrows suddenly fly toward me. I quickly duck behind a building and draw my bow. I aim at the archers on the watchtower. Several of them tumble from a great height. Then Raphael strides toward me through the wreckage. He's dragging someone with him.
What? What kind of monster?
Whoa, you didn't put your mask on, sir. The Chu general, who had been rescued earlier, is now bound by fallen leaves shimmering with golden red light. His veins bulge as he struggles against his restraints.
Is this the man you were looking for?
I pause before nodding.
Good. You weren't slow either. Are the horses ready?
You weren't slow.
Rafayel, have you never infiltrated an enemy camp before?
I wipe the sweat from my face and fight back the dizziness. Gritting my teeth, I grab a warhorse's reins.
Only mortals use such tactics. For me.
He said, I don't need to sneak around, just brute force.
Just brute force. Jesus Christ.
Him in the orbits, just brute force.
Yeah.
He hoists the enemy general with one hand and tosses him onto the horse's back.
If I deal with everyone who gets in our way, no one will be a witness to our machinations.
Wow, you says that so casually. Smoke billows and flames dance. Amid the blaze, the martial god's visage becomes more breathtaking as light and shadow intertwine across his features. I glance at the enemy camp that's been plunged into chaos. Flames rage and panicked horses run. Then I look at Raphael, who's at ease. My belief in his status as the martial god has grown stronger, yet at the same time I can't help but think.
He's nothing like a martial god from the stories I've heard.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. They're stories, right? They don't really depict how the person actually... People are too fantasizing. Iron hoofs shatter the dust of 1,000 miles. With the captured enemy general in tow, we ride until we reach an important border fortress, Yanzhou. Wait, have we heard that before?
I don't know.
That wasn't in his Mortality Tenderness card, was it?
I
can't
don't remember that far back.
I can't remember the place names. Capturing an enemy general. Okay, I just sounded a little bit familiar. Capturing an enemy general amidst thousand. Oh, that was Zhao Li. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zhao Le, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I forget the other two. There was another one, but I just can't remember the name of the other one. Capturing an enemy general amidst thousands of soldiers and escaping unscathed. Word of this miraculous feat spreads like wildfire within 3 days. Echoes through every street and alley of Yanzhou and reaches the capital. The late general I once served under receives a how do I say this? How do I say this?
Posthumous honor?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just go with your way. While I roll a 10 am granted an exceptional promotion as the new blade-bearing general. A residence is bestowed upon me by imperial decree. Its vermilion plaque bearing the words Manor of Blade-Bearing General. It gleams brilliantly under the sun. I mean, his way worked.
Yeah.
Even Raphael, who returned with me and whose military records remain vague, is bestowed the title of the Blazeborn General for this extraordinary achievement. He serves as my second in command. Ah, okay, so this is how it happens, the dynamic. When I accept my title as the Blade-Bearing General, it happens to coincide with the Hung Kingdom's Heavenly Blessing Festival. Well, you okay?
That was a little close to the Danmei official heaven's blessing. Oh, that's a little close. Okay.
Guys,
Okay,
Don fell in love with the myth even more now.
No. Hey, that reminds me. I should show you the part from the Donghua that Caleb's third myth scene came from.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was so freaking similar. I'm just like, they definitely took inspiration.
Wow, Don, they're really feeding you this year. First, Caleb's myth and Mortality's tenderness, and now Raphael's myth.
I know. Oh my god. What's going on?
They're in your walls, Don.
That's creepy.
It's in an event that expresses gratitude for the heaven's grace and prays for peace and prosperity across the land. As night falls, lanterns form a sea of light around the city's tower. A gentle night breeze makes the red glow ripple like waves. Fireworks burst, their thunderous sparks resounding. Well,
You're
hello
already
there.
outside? Those officials were actually willing to let the new blade-bearing general slip away?
Why are you sparking? I find Raphael at the highest point of Yunju's tower. Or is it Yunju?
Yanzhou.
Yunzhou.
Like a O.
Oh, okay. Yunzhou's tower. He sits perched on the upturned eaves and one of his legs dangles lazily.
Those drunken men could barely hold their cups, yet they insisted I reenact how I charged into the enemy camp and captured the general that night. I agreed and took a long sword from the wall. I turned it and sliced off half of the official's sleeves without touching his skin. I scared him, tossed the sword aside, and excused myself. I said I drank too much and needed to clear my head.
You know, we admire Raphael, but we should admire MC. I like this woman.
Yeah! Girl.
He likes her too.
The honor doesn't only belong to me.
I know. I'm really liking her in this myth. So far.
She's so badass.
Raphael doesn't respond. Instead, he leans down and extends a hand to me, his figure like a shield blocking out the clamor of clinking cups and drunken chatter behind me. I pause and I take his hand and my feet feel weightless as he pulls me up onto the eaves beside him.
Military honors of the mortal realm mean nothing to me. You've already given me what I need.
He takes a flask of cold wine from my fingertips.
Then what is keeping you up here?
Take a guess.
Oh, MC. What option?
Up to you.
What would you pick in this situation?
I think you know.
Being a god is boring. You would pick the rage baiting option.
I definitely would.
Well, let's go for it.
Oh yeah. I can only assume being a god became boring to you, so you decided for a change of pace.
I've always lived life to the fullest, and I happened to meet someone interesting. Unfortunately, there is no boredom that needs to be cured.
Oh, so what? We cured the boredom? Countless fireworks explode across the distant night sky, their sparks falling like golden raindrops. However, Raphael rests his chin on his hand and lifts his head to look at me.
Do you want me to stay? Outside of helping you win a few more battles, of course.
Oh, you don't want to leave.
Those lords who never set foot on a battlefield think I was born to love war.
Sorry, was just opening my window. It's too hot in here. I lower my gaze to my palms that are covered in scars from years of battle.
Do you think the same?
No one would choose this path unless they had no other choice.
His tone is airy, yet it's as if he sees right through the lingering uncertainty in my heart. Thinking of his story, I wonder if he's also speaking about himself. 300 years separate our lives, yet our hearts mysteriously overlap in this moment.
Even if I had thoughts like that, I never dared to say them to anyone.
Then I'll stay so you can tell me about them.
You'd stay for a simple reason like that?
As long as it's what you want, my journey here will have been worthwhile.
He speaks mischievously again. I can't tell if he said a joke or revealed his true feelings. Fireworks continue to burst intermittently across the night sky, their colorful glow flickering across his sculpted features. Oh my god, MC, you're still admiring! He suddenly raises the wine vessel in his hand, tilts his head back for a couple of swigs, and then furrows his brow. Yeah, she literally is. I mean, I would do the same thing. In my head. I wouldn't say it out loud, though.
That's what she's doing right now.
How much water did they add to wine after 300 years? You can still get drunk from this?
Gods drink wine too?
What a curious question. Does your army have a prohibition on alcohol? Though this wine isn't worth drinking.
Oh! This guy never changes. Only the best of the best.
Of course the army has wine. But you're a god.
Yes, yes. And where did you hear that the martial god should sustain himself on incense smoke and dewdrops like a temple's statue? Well then,
That would kill him.
go on. Why don't you light some incense for me?
I can't. I've already witnessed this martial god's unconventional nature, yet he still manages to shatter my expectations again.
I've lived amongst the immortals in the heavens. They drink more fiercely than any mortal, and their cuts of meat are bigger.
Oh, so they gorge.
Apart from living longer and having greater talents, they're no different from you.
Is that
They can go to heaven. We can't. What?
Is that a compliment or an insult? I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't believe you. I've never been to the heavens, so you can tell me anything.
Oh?
He raises an eyebrow. There's an air of self-assured confidence about him as he waves the wine vessel in front of my face.
I'm the first god you've met. You only have my words to determine whether or not you should believe.
Okay, so what? Are you saying that your word is the final... I tried to grab the wine vessel, but he raises it higher. I stumble and collide into him.
Oh.
Fireworks rise once more with a thunderous boom. Golden red embers cascade like a blazing fall of leaves drifting across the sky. My gaze slowly meets his. The sparks' lights are reflected in those eyes.
You're not allowed to drink bad wine. I'll let you taste real liquor next time.
His smile is carefree, yet tinged with indescribable gentleness. I come to my senses and hurriedly try to sit up, but the tassel on my clothes gets caught on his arm. Oh my god, this literally reminds me of like the romance manuas and stuff like that. Oh my god, it's so
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
I'm so glad that I read.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
I don't like drinking that much. And see, are you very bashful right now? Are you blushing?
I fumble for an excuse while desperately trying to free the tassel, but it refuses to cooperate. It becomes more tangled. Oh my god, I'm literally enjoying this so much. This is like, oh my god, all the romance fiction that you read is literally just playing out. Oh.
Yep.
This is so cute. A soft chuckle escapes him as slender, cool fingers brush past my fingertips.
Then will you drink with me to celebrate our next grand victory?
Uh-huh. He's too close. With a few deft twists, the tassel is freed and he places it in my hand.
Ideally, we're accompanied by fireworks lighting up boundless streets, and they burn throughout the entire night.
His expression suggests he's recalling something, and I can't help but wonder.
Is that how you celebrated when you returned victorious in the past?
Yes. It was 100 times more magnificent than this.
I curl up, my fingers tracing the tassel. It still carries a lingering, cool trace.
I was a child the last time I watched fireworks in the city. My family held me as we climbed one of Hung Ning's towers. The fireworks that night seemed to be so big and close.
Is that where you grew up?
Yes. But the Chiu Kingdom took over and renamed it as Chiu City.
My words are nonchalant, but perhaps my expression still gives something away. Raphael's lazy demeanor shifts ever so slightly.
Do you want to set off fireworks in Hung Ning City?
Oh, wow, he pronounced that really well. I freeze and the tassel slips from my fingers. Before I can react, he has already leapt into the air.
Raphael. Girl's already in love.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
that was quick.
honestly, I wish it was quicker in these main timelines. They're already. It's so quick. We were talking about divorce already.
Yep.
Fire streaks across the night sky. Raphael floats in the air. The tassel dangling from his fingertips. It sways gently in the wind. A bright yet fleeting light falls onto his shoulders, yet his bright eyes only see me.
Do you want to set off fireworks in Hung Ning City?
Returning to Hunyang City, this vow once loomed over every corner of my heart and soul, yet years of fighting it made more akin to a distant dream. But this cherished wish, wrung and hardened into stone by reality, is laid bare by a god with a single glance.
I do. I want to see fireworks in Hung Ning City. Ones that are grander than these.
A faint, almost imperceptible smile returns to Raphael's face. With a slight movement of his fingers, the tassel falls into my palm. It's as if a god made a promise to me. God, I wish I could say that.
Fulfilling a wish isn't difficult, so long as the soul covenant between us endures.
Oh wow. I guess these go faster when there's no kin build.
Yeah.
After relentless campaigns, the kingdoms of Hung and Chu have been exhausted. For the first time in years, the border enjoys a fleeting tranquility. The smoke of battle has cleared, and the light of peace casts a dreamlike glow over... Oh my god, hi Lily! Hello!
Hi! Oh my gosh! You're here!
Oh, you have time today, yay!
Yay!
Dreamlike glow, it's a Yunzhou city? Yeah, Yunzhou, right?
Yep, yeah, there you go. Yep, perfect. Hydrate!
Uh-oh, she's starting
The
now.
hydrates are back!
I don't have water, I just have my Coke.
Oh my god, opposite of the hydrates. Literally.
Although every soldier knows this is merely a pause to gather strength for the next assault, the long months of grueling warfare make them cherish every moment of the present. I see, Lily.
We welcome the hydrates back.
You still have 8 game points. Beyond the walls of Yunzhou City stands... Oh, how do you pronounce this?
Huaiyue Temple.
Huaiyue Temple is ancient.
Yep.
I have been invited to attend its blessing ceremony. Incense smoke hangs enveloping the main hall. Master Hulian, a monk from the western region, sits with his eyes closed. His fingers move over his prayer beads. Suddenly, his fingers still. His gaze passes over me and lands on Raphael. He presses his palms together to greet him. Yeah, we're doing the myth. We started the myth.
Yep. In chapter 3.
We're gonna see how far we get, and then Dawn needs to stop at 11, so we might have to continue on Sunday.
Yeah.
One of these days we might be able to do one in one sitting. We pray for that, but I don't think that today is that day. Raphael inclines his head slightly before sitting on the cushion across from him. Definitely not anytime soon.
No.
General, are you here for war?
I know whose voice actor that is.
No.
That's Gideon's voice actor.
Then it must be for deliverance.
The words leave me bewildered, but Raphael's expression remains unperturbed.
If I can deliver one soul, I shall find my own deliverance too.
Deliver a soul. Whose soul?
There are many paths.
He a Grim Reaper.
Compassion.
No, I'm kidding.
Guardianship. Which path do you walk, General?
With my body, I shall be the shield against calamity and ease her perturbed heart.
To give deliverance to all beings is difficult, yet offering it to one person isn't any easier.
And what if I choose not to?
Life's flow shall be without end, and a bond will bind every twist of fate. There must be a reason why the General is here.
It has been preordained.
Interesting. Okay, so he was supposed to descend. And he's only here for MC. I'm curious. So there's more to this. The monk's gaze shifts to me. He studies me for a moment, his expression growing solemn. He presses his palms together once more.
Your souls have resonated, and the bond between you runs deep.
See, this is confirming for me, like, that this takes place after Tears of Romero. But what happened? Well, we know what happened at the end, but what happened after? That's my question. How did we get here?
If you wish for this to endure, you must harmonize your energies. Walk together for your journey and live. In time, your essences will blend, and the dizziness may ease. However...
The monk shifts his tone and turns to Raphael.
The general bears the weight of too much bloodshed. It will continue to drain her vitality. To ease the burden, the two of you must achieve harmony in duty and in life itself. You must often engage in pursuits uninvolved with death, ones that savor life's simple joys. This is the path you need to endure.
I turn my head, my gaze meets Raphael's. Okay. Thank you, Enfold. You still doing this. He looks at me, and the sharpness of his eyes soften. As the blessing ceremony draws to a close, rain begins to fall over the mountains. It arrives swiftly, and mist shrouds the heavens and the earth. I brew tea, my mind still lingering on the monk's words.
If I spend more time with Raphael, will the dizziness disappear?
I glance at him. He found a chessboard from somewhere, and is engrossed in arranging the pieces.
I've been doubting him this whole time. I wonder if he's willing to heed the monk's words.
You still doubting him, MC? You already fell for him. Just give up. I carry 2 cups of tea over to the low table.
This is dew-infused tea. The dewdrops can only be found in these mountains, and I've heard very few are harvested each year. Try it.
Raphael keeps his eyes on the chessboard as he accepts the tea and takes a sip. A slight frown appears on his face.
Wine in your age is weak, and the tea is bitter.
It smells lovely to me, though. Rude.
The water for brewing tea should be poured when the bubbles are as big as a crab's eyes. It's the best time to draw out the aroma. Water that's been boiled repeatedly like this only gives you bitterness.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Tea connoisseur, a wine connoisseur.
But I suppose those accustomed to watered-down wine can't tell the difference.
See, I can't. I can't. Oh. He's always like this. Watching him sit while being aloof and impossibly picky, I find myself speechless. You and me both.
Yep. Your tongue hasn't tasted tea in 300 years. How is your palate so refined?
Whether I've drunk it and whether I understand it are two different matters.
Huh?
The legends recorded so many tales of his valor, yet they conveniently left out his taste for the finer things in life.
Yeah, he does have a taste for the finer things in life.
Summoning a god is easier than keeping one satisfied.
I grumble to myself, once again confirming that much of what the legends say about the Vermilion General was romanticized by later generations. Well, no, duh! That's why you never believe rumors and stories. They're half-truths. Apart from that one fleeting glimpse of his fierce, breathtaking beauty on the battlefield, this renowned martial god is unlike anything those tales describe. I take another sip from my own cup. Maybe it's Raphael's influence, but I can taste a hint of bitterness now.
Halt! My lord, be careful.
In the distant courtyard, an An ornately decorated horse-drawn carriage stops. A servant opens a green silk parasol as several well-dressed men and women escort a middle-aged man from the carriage. They hurry to the rear hall. Sorry, nose itchy. I recognize them as descendants of Yun Zhou's border inspector, and I purse my lips and take another sip of tea.
You know them?
The blood of the Wang family runs through their veins. Their great-grandfather was the one who came up with all those brilliant schemes for the salt tax reform. I heard they donated quite a few Buddha statues in hopes of earning boundless merit and absolving their ancestors' sins.
I watched a group of figures become distant, blurs in the rain. Then I turned to Raphael.
Can you see what becomes of mortals like them after they die?
Raphael turns to me. Seconds pass before
The secrets of
Raphael turns to me. Seconds pass before he speaks with a measured tone.
fate must not be revealed. Do you believe in karma and reincarnation?
I didn't expect him to ask that. I shake my head, hesitate, then nod.
Not at first, but after you appeared.
A self-deprecating chuckle escapes me.
Old soldiers used to say that if you die on the battlefield and no one collects your body, vengeful spirits will cling to you. You'll never be able to reincarnate. Raphael, how did you ascend to become a god?
The vengeful spirits on the battlefield were once mortals who died. Do you honestly believe?
Oh no, it's interesting. I thought it went so fast.
Those who fell to my blade could best me in death?
The black stone suddenly flies from his fingers and hits my forehead. It's like a precise flick. Hey!
Rude! Ow! You...
Thinking about fighting and killing in a tranquil scenery. You're a rather dreary young lady.
Igniting, I rub my forehead.
Compared to the martial god, my combat prowess is insignificant.
Raphael smiles, his gaze returning to the chessboard. I lower my head to follow his gaze. The black and white stones are packed tightly together. There's a white base, and the black pieces form an outline.
Is that supposed to be some kind of animal? Is it
Yes, a little marten.
Oh, so he's still kind of an artist. I guess he can still sculpt things.
They say playing chess is akin to fighting a war. Every great general I've heard of knew how to read the board and shape the game. And yet, you can't even play?
Uh-oh.
I learned everything as a
You
child,
just dissed him.
except Wei Chi.
Wait.
That's funny! She just dissed him.
What is Wei Chi?
It's like the Japanese Go, like not like it's like black and white pebbles.
Oh, I know one. I curiously examine
Let
the
me show you
figure.
a picture.
Yeah. I curiously examine the figure on the board, shaped like an unfamiliar animal.
I never seen a real marten before. Did you used to keep this little one as a pet?
His fingertips trace over a black stone as his gaze drifts toward the rain beyond the veranda.
When I was young, I was oft brought to ancient temples deep in the mountains. During one such trip, I found a marten with a broken leg.
Wait, when they say marten, are they talking about a horse?
I don't know. I actually don't know what a marten is.
My old tutors always insisted that a young prince must devote himself to praying
No,
for the
okay.
nation and the emperor.
You know You know in the game they have that little animal that kind of looks like a weasel?
Yeah.
That's a marten.
Oh! The one that was... Is that what they showed in the event story? Not in the story, but like, you know when you do the campfire? There's that little animal that goes around the chibi, Raphael? Is that a marten?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's marten.
Aww.
They're so cute.
It is.
But back then, I never got a good look at him. All I remember is a yellow haze seated upon a throne.
Oh, so he's
I
the
couldn't be
prince in this.
sincere about praying for a shadow. I doubt the gods in the heavens heard me. But that time was different. I hid the marten in my sleeve and brought it into the temple. Then I knelt before the divine statue for a full 2 hours.
Oh, he brought the marten. He hid it.
All I could think was, please don't let it die. Let its leg heal.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Aw. He wanted to save it.
And then? Did the marten make it?
The corner of his lips curl upward, and a hint of warmth surfaces in his ethereal gaze.
Of course. I raised it in the manor's garden. It was more devoted to me than anyone else.
Ah, so that's why it's in his
That's
event.
when I learned that prayers are only answered when they come from the heart. Such sincerity can't be forced.
Oh, that's a new animation. I've seen Raphael smile in many ways before, but this feels different.
Earlier at the temple, I saw you close your eyes during the prayer.
I made a wish.
You're already a god. What could you possibly wish for?
Ugh, sorry, I'm just feeling really hot.
I wanted the rain to last a little longer.
Puzzled, I look at him. Raphael's profile seems to soften in the veil of falling raindrops. After returning from the ancient temple, I find myself pondering what sort of simple joys Raphael and I could enjoy.
Most of my life has been spent in a military camp. Navigating the streets of Yanzhou isn't as simple as I thought.
General, a messenger from Fallwater Tower has delivered an urgent letter. They say it's for you.
Fallwater Tower is a renowned restaurant in Yanzhou City. I've never contacted them.
Read it to me.
Yes, ma'am. We would like to thank the esteemed blade-bearing general for taking the time to read our letter. A guest under the name Fishlord is hosting a gathering of literati at our establishment. He has offered a token of the blade-bearing general's manor as collateral. Recognizing the significance of this item and fearing it may cause inconvenience, we decided to inform you of this matter.
Did they just say Fishlord?
I'm gonna call him that now.
Wait, you gotta change his name now in the text message.
Yep.
I underestimated a young prince's talent for keeping himself entertained.
General, should we dispatch someone to...
Prepare my horse. I shall personally fish him out. You're so funny, MC.
Fish him out. That is from Raphael's Mortality Tenderness card. That background.
Yep.
Fallwater Tower is normally frequented by Yanzhou's nobility and scholars, but today the crowd is so large you couldn't squeeze a needle through.
Ooh.
Is he wearing his R1?
Yep.
He's in his MT outfit. I know, I love this one, June too. I I had to get this. I had to get his R1 from this one. It looks so good on him.
It does. I do agree with that.
I pushed through the sea of people to find Raphael in the center of the hall. His sleeves are rolled up as his brush makes bold strokes across the scroll of Yun. Wait, how do you? Yun paper over 10 feet long. Oh my god. There's so much Chinese to speak. It's okay, we're learning.
Yeah, it's okay.
His posture is relaxed yet commanding, and each movement is akin to flowing water. The brush in his hand dances like a blade. Oh my god, I can't believe they put him in this fit! He looks so good!
He does.
With the final stroke complete, he tosses the brush aside with practiced ease.
Done.
What did you do?
What a magnificent depiction of solitary fishing on a wintry river. With a few strokes, you manifested a lone boat and a figure in a straw cape. The artistic conception is extraordinary and masterful.
Okay, so he's an artist in every lifetime. Got it.
Yep.
I'll offer 100 taels to purchase it, sir.
I'll give you 300 taels.
Indifferent to the offers, Raphael simply gestures leisurely toward the wine vessel on the table.
The painting is yours. Consider it payment for the wine. Now return my token.
Fallwater Tower's owner respectfully presents the token engraved with the words Blade-Bearing General with both hands and rolls up the scroll amidst the envious gazes of the gathered scholars.
Oh, this is where you truly shine.
Noticing my casual attire, his eyes light up. He grins and pulls me down to sit beside him. Aww.
Had I known you'd be here, I would have invited you. It's a shame you missed out on our little gathering of verse.
I'm simply a young lady who knows how to fight. These refined pleasures are beyond me.
I make my sarcasm obvious, but Raphael doesn't bat an eye. He picks up a fruit from the table and takes a bite. Wait, you didn't even need to know, but you made it sound sarcastic.
Thank you.
Sour words accompanied by a sharp tongue. Do you want one of these? They're crispy and sweet. Perfect for lifting your spirits.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Raphael smiles and presses a fruit onto my hand. Then he turns his attention to the Fallwater Tower's owner, surrounded by literati eager to discuss purchasing the painting.
By the way, is your wine worth its expensive cost? It brings disgrace to the name Cloudborn Brew.
The owner's beaming expression freezes, and anger flickers across his face.
I see you're one to jest. This wine was brought from the capital at great expense. Fallwater Tower sells whatever the Imperial Court drinks.
Is this what passes for imperial taste these days? It pales in comparison to the legendary Springdrop wine of yore.
Oh, Raph, please, why are you messing?
That is
Oh my
said
God.
to be an imperial brew from a fallen dynasty. No one can make it now. How could someone as young as you know what it tastes like?
I've done more than tasting, sir. I can brew it.
Is that even true?
Is that even true?
No way.
Must be
He must be bluffing.
I can almost feel my head throbbing as curious gazes focus on me and Raphael.
Like, I really don't need this right now.
I quickly cover his mouth with my hand and lower my voice. I know, what is he doing?
Using my token as payment wasn't enough? Are you trying to drive in more attention to yourself?
I turn to the owner and offer an apologetic bow. I force myself to smile.
My friend reads too many legends and tall tales. He tends to exaggerate when he's had a few drinks. Please don't believe everything he says.
Oh, you dare to call him friend, MC? You're gonna unleash?
Crab, you just got friend zoned.
As the crowd begins to disperse with waning interest, I quietly breathe a sigh of release, only for the Fall Tower's owner to appear. He refuses to let this matter go.
You've insulted my establishment in front of all these people. Claiming it was a simple joke won't be enough.
What are you doing, Raph?
If you can brew a wine finer than my Cloudborn brew, I'll take down Fallwater Tower's sign myself and have it delivered to your estate.
Oh lord, you should not have said that.
What would I use your sign for? But if your reputation means so much to you, why not make a wager with me instead?
Oh lord. I hurriedly pinched the carefree instigator of the mess.
What are you bidding this time? If you lose again, I'm not helping you.
Raphael remains unfazed and smiles as he points toward the rear courtyard.
1 month from now, let everyone here be the judge. If I brew a spring drop wine that leaves you convinced, that chestnut horse you just bought is mine.
Wait, but the Kindle showed a black horse. Wait, is the black horse ours? Wait, the black horse might be MC. Okay, and then he calls the horse ready. Okay, I see.
Deal.
I see now.
What if
It
you
makes
lose?
sense a little bit more now.
Raphael leans in toward the owner, but his eyes glinting with amusement are watching me.
10 pieces of calligraphy or antiques from the blade-bearing general's estate. Your pick.
Oh my god, I'm gonna smack this guy.
I can hear you.
I know.
Sir, what are you doing? While the crowd buzzes with discussion, Raphael pulls me to the rear courtyard. In the stable stands a fine steed, his coat a pure, unbellished chestnut. The horse is majestic and spirited, yet he restlessly stamps his hooves against the ground.
A horse like this shouldn't be kept as some ornament for a tavern owner.
Actually, I agree with that.
So for his sake, you wagered my estate's entire collection. I don't consent to
Calm
this,
down. I won't lose. My brewing skills are as sharp as my sword on the battlefield.
He gently strokes the horse's mane, and I'm reminded of his story of sincerely praying for a marten with a broken leg. See, look, Donkey loves animals too. Except cats. Except cats.
Except cats, yeah, exactly.
At least he likes horses, though.
Yeah. He's nothing like the myth's depictions of him.
No duh, MC.
Wait for me, ready. 1 month is all I need.
He already... Oh my god, you don't even own him yet, and you already named it. What the...
Wait, but don't you get it? It's ready. The fish is... He reincarnated into a fish. In the present timeline.
Oh, if I was the horse, I would have been so disappointed. I'd be like, why can't I just stay as a horse? Why am I a fish now? What? You were trading verses like a poet earlier. What happened? Yeah, what happened?
What's wrong with ready? A name that slips off the tongue is a name from the heart. It's simple, pleasant, and elegantly unrefined.
That's what you named our fish.
I can't wait to... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what he named the fish in the present. Wow. He likes that name a lot.
I can't wait to hear it in the Chinese version.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to tell me.
What about the brewing wine?
You also have doubts? Don't worry, I'll have that horse before my next campaign. As for whether he joins me on the battlefield or runs free across the land, He shall decide.
Aw, it actually is doing a good thing. He doesn't want that horse to be locked up. His eager determination to brew wine just to win a horse feels vividly, honestly, absurdly human. Maybe being with him won't be too difficult. She's still contemplating.
Alright. If you lose, I'll have ready conscripted as a war horse under the general's authority.
You're learning bad habits, General.
Excuse me.
I told you. Anytime he calls me General, that line's going to be favorited. The most secluded courtyard in the General's Manor, a place so remote that even servants rarely venture here, has now become Raphael's personal winery. The yard is filled with jade spring water from the eastern outskirts of Yunzhou, along with the finest glutinous rice and red yeast.
You dragged me here at the crack of dawn just to help you wash rice? Oh my god, I'm gonna drown him in the rice.
What could be more fun than brewing wine? I couldn't let you miss out on an opportunity.
Are you fucking kidding me? I would kill him if he did that to me. No!
He wants
your own one by yourself, man. This is your bet.
He wants to spend time together.
Uh-huh. Spend time at a reasonable hour of the day, please.
He turns and notices I'm dressed in casual attire. He pauses for a moment and his eyes reveal amusement.
It'll be more interesting with you like this.
Like what?
What? Like what? It's been so long since I had the chance to wear such an outfit. Does it look weird?
Oh, she's not wearing, I guess, armor.
How could it be weird?
And he's obviously noticed.
Mm-hmm. Then why do you keep staring at me? Ma'am. Ma'am.
I was looking at your hair that's about to become a mess. I'm going to be driven mad at this rate.
You're such a liar!
Rafayel! Be nicer!
I touch my hair. The hastily tied bun has already come undone.
Whose fault is that? You're the one throwing pebbles at my window before sunrise and telling me not to wake my maids. I don't even know where they keep my hairpins.
I try to twist my hair. This is so cute though, isn't it cute? So freaking cute. Literally like watching a romance drama or something.
What if they wake me after the crack of dawn with pebbles?
I try to twist my hair into a bun, but it slips free when I let go.
Indeed, it's my fault for wanting a quiet place to brew wine with you, where we'd be away from prying eyes.
Lay it on thick. Raphael steps behind me and gently gathers the strands from my hands.
Your hair isn't a sword. Be gentle with it, and it'll behave.
His fingers glide through my hair, each tender movement akin to him stroking a small animal. Is he petting me? With nimble fingers, he finishes styling my hair. The morning air is cool, yet the skin on the back of my neck burns of its own accord.
How do you know how to style a girl's hair?
I mean, look at his own hair.
This is my first time.
Sorry. The fingertips brushing against the back of my head pause, then a warm breath carrying soft laughter falls upon my ear. Sorry, I missed a line.
That's not what I asked.
And that's not the question I answered.
Well, obviously. Jesus fucking Christ. My god.
I'm speechless. I want to turn and glare at him, but for some reason, I'm afraid I'll be unable to decipher the emotion in his eyes. Oh, you gonna drown in his eyes?
God.
I realized
See, we should drown
styling your
him in the
hair is similar
rice.
to painting. All those twists and turns look complicated, but everything flows in one brush stroke.
You wanna tell that to all the painters then? Maybe see if they want to try a girl's hair like that. You're good at painting.
No, I love painting.
I guess that's a difference, apparently. I'm kidding.
At noon, the cooking fire roars to life. The steamed, glutinous rice releases its rich, sweet fragrance, and wisps of white steam drift through the small courtyard. We spread the steaming rice across clean bamboo mats to let it cool. Sunlight filters through the gaps in the leaves and casts dappled patterns over Raphael and me. The tranquility is almost dreamlike.
I always thought a young prince such as yourself would never lift a finger for menial work. I was wrong.
All I ever learned at the palace were lofty lectures on morality. I heard them so many times that my ears grew calluses. So I'd sneak off to the local breweries to watch commoners make wine.
And perhaps sneak a few sips?
The process of brewing is more interesting than drinking wine. Watching a grain of rice transform into a drop of wine is captivating. It cannot be compared to those tiring platitudes in dusty old books.
I spread the rice across the bamboo mat, and in my mind I can almost see the vivid image of the youth he was 300 years ago.
Based on what you said at Fallwater Tower, your wine must be good.
You'll have to ask the Martin who used to run circles around my wine jars. And the soldiers.
The light in his eyes dims for a moment before he returns to his usual nonchalant demeanor. Oh, he misses that time.
Most were rugged individuals who guzzled it down without appreciating the taste. But you, on the other hand...
He suddenly leans in, dips his fingertip in the sweet water from the rice, and dabs it on a corner of my lips.
Taste it. I picked out this rice myself.
I freeze before licking that spot. He's watching me closely. Where is this going?
Well, can you taste the sweetness?
Yes.
I murmur in response. My gaze drifts downward, and I notice a small patch of sunlight falling perfectly on the hand he used to touch me. Once the rice cools down to the correct temperature, Raphael retrieves the wine starter he prepared. I take charge of grinding it down while he evenly sprinkles the powdered starter over the rice and mixes it in. By the time dust settles over the courtyard, we finally pack the prepared mixture into 2 fragile ceramic jars. Raphael seals the mouths with red cloth and ties them securely with rope.
I added a catalyst to this one. It'll be ready to open in a month. It won't be fully matured, but it'll be more than enough to win our Fallwater Tower bet.
He picks up the other jar and walks to the corner of the courtyard. He stops beneath an aged tree. He picks up an ink-dipped brush and writes a flourishing character for spring on the red paper adorning the jar.
Why do we need to bury another one?
For the flavor to truly blossom, it must endure the winter snow. Only when spring arrives and flowers bloom will it reach its peak. Hence why it's called spring drop wine.
Raphael pats down the soil beneath the tree before turning to smile at me.
It's a promise. Next spring, you must be here to open the jar and share the wine.
The evening breeze stirs and the leaves rustle overhead as if strumming in time with my racing heart. His smile is gentle and carefree, as if he's making the simplest of promises. It won't matter whether we're marching off to battle by then, or whether the bond between our souls still endures. But why does my heart feel as though it's slowly being encased by this simple promise and turned into a piece of amber for all to see through? But if one seeing through me is him, then perhaps it's all right.
Yes, that's a promise. We'll see spring next year. Together.
Ugh, I'm getting a sense of foreboding. I experienced the most ordinary yet most extraordinary month of my life. Raphael took me to so many places I'd never set foot in before. We visited the quiet wet meadows west of Yunzhou just to watch the birds take flight as the sun dipped below the horizon. We wandered through the Vale Market where he picked through strange little trinkets like a curious child. We even hiked half a day up a mountain to see the faded words carved into the cliff face centuries ago. These were the kinds of days I hadn't experienced since I escaped from Hanyang City. Oh, it's already 1 month.
What an exquisite wine! The fragrance is crisp yet mellow. It's as though it caught the scent of countless spring blossoms in the depths of winter. Never in all my years have I tasted wine with a fantastic lingering finish. I dare say even the tribute wine served to His Majesty himself could not compare.
What a fine wine! My! Oh my!
Fine.
My!
Truly exquisite.
Truly exquisite.
After tasting it, the owner of Fallwater Tower is silent for a long time. Then he sighs.
Fish Lord, you truly are extraordinary. The horse is yours. And furthermore, I'm willing to pay a fortune if you could sell me the recipe. Name your price.
Fish Lord again.
I am willing to offer 100 gold pieces for a single piece of Fish Lord's calligraphy.
I know, Jude. It's so funny they call him Fish Lord. Raphael leans against the railing and points to the chestnut seed pawing at the ground in the stable below.
The recipe's not for sale. I won't be using my brush either.
I see.
I told you that the wine was a means to obtain the horse. Everything else depends on whether Reddy is in a good mood.
Can't believe he named it already.
Already?
He was so confident he was gonna get the horse, though. Reddy is not in a good mood. After being cooped up for a month, he's itching to run free. Raphael pulls me onto the horse and Reddy takes off like a streak of red lightning. Jesus. He leaves behind the clamor of Fallwater Tower. Once we leave the bustling streets behind, the hoof beats slow. They carry us along a leisurely stroll. The autumn sunlight is perfect, its warmth wrapping around us like a comfortable embrace. I sit astride the horse with Raphael behind me. His arms are loosely encircled around me, and a faint scent of wine lingers at the tip of my nose. With each rise and fall of the horse's gait, my arm brushes against his. Every touch makes me try to create distance. Oh, we're in that phase now. The self-conscious one.
You weren't like this when you rode into battle.
Oh, he knows. He so knows.
I'm used to riding alone. I've never shared a horse with anyone before.
His arm brushes against my shoulder. With the next jostle, I lean back, finding myself pressed against his chest.
You better get used to it now. All your squirming is making Reddy too nervous to pick up the pace.
He chuckles, and I can feel his chest rise and fall against my back. I refuse to let my nervousness show.
Then why didn't you let me sit in the back when we mounted? I could have taken the reins.
Reddy has a fiery temper. What if he didn't like you and threw me off?
Okay.
Even the most stubborn horses in the Hun Kingdom's army learn to obey me. Right,
You should have said so sooner. He's been dying to run. Isn't that right, Reddy?
I can't.
No, Raphael. You're supposed to say like this. Isn't that right, Reddy? Okay, you have to use your baby voice.
With a laugh, he flicks the reins. Reddy lets out a spirited whinny and breaks into a joyful gallop. Dawn's on cloud 9, June, because it's a horse.
But I want to see the horse.
You will in the Kindle that we might not get to do today.
Yeah. Okay.
The autumn wind tosses my hair toward him, and our arms touch more often with each stride. The world seems to shrink until all of Yunzhou is contained in the space between us.
If you're scared, you can always take the reins yourself.
If I don't hold on, you won't let me fall.
Then relax. Put your faith in me.
The weight of military affairs and the brutality of the battlefield feel as distant as the scenery blurring past us. My heart swells with the joy and ease I haven't felt in a long time.
Someone who's been running around with Fish Lord hasn't complained about feeling dizzy as of late.
He called himself Fish Lord. Recalling this past month where he dragged me around, I realized the dizziness hasn't returned.
Does this mean we can finally live and work as one?
Even our breathing flows as one wave. Listen.
Oh, so maybe that's why they can merge in battle. He lowers his head until his chin rests on my shoulder. Okay. His breath lingers by my ear and stirs a fluttering nervous within me.
We're sharing a horse. The rhythm is the same, so of course our breaths would be similar.
Raphael releases one hand from the reins and takes hold of my wrist, his cool fingertips resting against my pulse.
And what does your pulse say? That can't lie, hmm?
Okay, yeah, you caught us. Beneath his fingertips, my pulse races at an alarming pace.
Why is your heart beating so quickly? Are you unwell?
He tilts his head to see my face, but my flushed cheeks have nowhere to hide. Oh, this is so cute. Flicker of confusion passes through the concerned expression, then a telltale blush creeps up his ears. Oh my god, he's also blushing!
Yep.
In the silence, the hoofbeats resound with striking clarity.
Raphael, you can let go now.
Raphael's fingertips seem to be warmer. He pauses. Then he gently takes my hand and presses it against his wrist.
You're the one who said we'd live and breathe as one, and you still don't believe me.
Beneath my fingertips, the pulse at his wrist beats fast and steadfast. One beat and then another, it harmonizes with mine in an uncanny rhythm. I lower my gaze, unable to speak for a long while. The sun blazes overhead, its heat making my face burn hotter by the second. Oh my god, this is so cute. Reddy leads us along the river bank. We pass a lone abandoned tower. Its top looks as though a giant axe had cleaved it.
That's the Broken Neck Tower. It used to be the tallest building in Yenzhou City. More than a decade ago, the Chou army attacked, and their catapults destroyed its top. Doesn't it look like a person with a broken neck? Misfortune is attached to its name, so no one wants to fix it. It's been left to rot.
An elderly woman washing clothes by the river notices us lingering and begins to chatter.
Lending City fell in that battle.
Just as my spirits sink along with the crumbling ruins before me, a group of children run past us. They laugh as they head toward the Broken Neck Tower.
Hurry up! Old Suejo's performing another play!
Will the little general appear again?
Suijio? The shadow puppeteer from Yinggu village was also called Suijio. Is he here in Yangzhou?
You've seen his craft? What are his plays about?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
You? The martial god in the general's temple.
Ready, wait here.
I like that. It's bloody.
Oh.
Raphael eagerly pulls me off the horse.
Let's watch. I'm curious to see if he'll give the martial god 3 heads and 6 arms.
Tell me, what is the hardest road to travel?
I don't know. The road to school.
I don't know.
It is the road you cannot find.
That's funny.
That's such a kid answer, too.
When the Vermilion General died and ascended to become the martial god, his merits were fulfilled. His soul should have passed through the heavenly gates. Yet this martial god, despite being victorious against armies beyond number, was defeated by a single thread of fate. His soul clung to him like a shadow trailing its master. No matter how hard he tried, he could not free himself from it.
Why? He's the martial god.
In the world of mortals, there was a traveler bound to him by karma and love, debts and destiny. That soul had lost its way. Only by guiding that soul to where she belongs and into the life she was meant to live can the martial god find deliverance.
Wait. Guiding that soul to where she belongs into the life she was meant to live, can the martial god find... Something is off. Is MC not alive?
That's weird.
I don't know, that sounds too sus to me. Because he was talking to the monk about finding deliverance too, but he has to follow us, like MC or whatever, right? So, interesting. I'm gonna keep that in my mind.
Souls. That's boring. We want to see the battles.
That's such a kid answer too.
The kids
How
are
is
so
it possible that the martial god still suffers?
The children quickly scatter in a restless huff. Oling, Raphael, and I stand in the empty building. The old man steps out from behind the white cloth. His gaze falls upon Raphael, and for a moment, something stirs in the depths of his eyes, yet tranquility quickly returns. He knows
It's
something.
a trifling craft to let the hours pass. I'm afraid I've only made a fool of myself before true connoisseurs.
He bows, lets his scattered shadow puppets rest where they lie, and turns to leave without another word. What a strange man. That's not how... Oh wait, that's your line, sorry.
What a strange man. That's not how he told the story back in Yingwu village. Having mortals spin tales about like that, doesn't it bother you?
Compared to giving me 3 heads and 6 arms, this one is rather tame.
Wait, if you're calm about it, Raphael, that means there's some truth to it.
Yeah.
Raphael's expression is surprisingly calm. I rummage through the old wooden box left behind. I find a shadow puppet of the martial god wearing a mask.
What about now? The martial god is in my hands. Do you want to guess the tale I'll create?
Whoever captures the martial god must perform a legend of her choosing.
I slip behind the curtain and clumsily use the shadow puppet while imitating a storyteller's dramatic cadence.
Oh, the invincible Vermilion General storms through the battlefield unlike any army. No one can stop him as he cuts down the enemy general in the blink of an eye.
Raphael leans against a broken pillar and watches me flail. A soft chuckle escapes him.
The final battle.
Too stiff. If the Vermilion General moved like that, he would have been hacked to pieces ages ago.
Then you do it.
Slender fingers take the wooden rod from my hands. With a deft flick of his wrist, the little figure springs to life.
In his final battle, he defeated an army of 100,000 soldiers with only a few thousand men.
I know. You held the line for one day and one night to buy time for everyone to escape.
The figure on the screen suddenly collapses to its knees, and arrows fly behind him.
That's the story told to the living. Only the dead know that he was only waiting for reinforcements that never arrived.
Huh?
What?
A chill creeps up from deep within my bones. On the screen, the figure is caught between 2 fronts.
He didn't die for his country. He was wrung of every last drop of blood. The very people he swore to protect drove him to oblivion.
So he was betrayed? The shadow puppet crumbles lifelessly, as the young general did 300 years ago. He collapsed in a pool of his own blood. For a moment, the only sound in the crumbling tower, the wind whistling past broken walls. The martial god, revered by countless souls, the legendary general I looked up to as a hero, was killed by betrayal's decisive blow. So he was betrayed.
Don't you hate them?
He lifts his gaze to the sky above. The tower's crumbling structure has seemingly fractured it into jagged pieces.
Perhaps. I can't remember anymore.
Liar. Someone who still remembers a wine from centuries ago couldn't possibly forget his thoughts in his final moments.
Yeah. It's probably the thing he remembers the most, actually.
He carelessly tosses the shadow puppet back into the box, his expression already calm as if nothing had happened.
When one meets death in that fleeting moment, time slows. It's enough to relive an entire lifetime. Maybe I thought about hating them. Or I wondered if the marten back at the manor was eating properly. Who knows? 300 years is a long time. Long enough for every thought to decay in the dirt alongside my bones.
Uh-huh. There's no trace of hatred in his eyes, rather a clarity that borders on indifference exists.
The sun is setting. If we don't leave now, Reddy will munch through every blade of grass out there.
Night has fallen. The once desolate riverbank outside of Broken Neck Tower now stirs with the lively hum of voices.
So today is the day people pray for a bountiful harvest?
We step out of the dim, Broken Neck Tower. Moonlight spills over the water, which makes its surface glitter like scattered scales. I point at the glowing specks dotting the river. Lanterns of all shapes and sizes sway gracefully on the dark water.
Yanzhou City owes its life to this river. After the autumn harvest, the people release lanterns along its banks to pray for good weather in the coming year.
Oh. Raphael doesn't respond. I turn to find him standing before a weathered wall. He's looking at something. The wall is covered in crooked figures, the doodles children scrawled in charcoal and chalk. Suddenly inspired, Raphael picks up a broken piece of charcoal from the ground and begins sketching on the wall. With a few strokes, the charcoal is smudged across the rough surface. His lines are sweeping and almost boundless, yet there's a candid, expressive charm. Beside it, he inscribes half a verse. Eternal skies through ages long, one night of wind, one moonlit song.
Most scholars could pay a fortune for a single stroke and never get it. And here you are, leaving your art in a crumbling tower to keep children's doodles company.
No amount of wealth can buy what I'm not willing to give. Besides, what is hung on the wall is merely a decoration. What's left here is a feeling.
I look at the drawing again. The strokes freely sweep in like the tide. The mood is tranquil.
It's a peaceful state of mind.
Didn't you ask me about what went through my head when I died under that tree? I thought about it. Perhaps in that slow instance, this was the last image that remained. Peace across the land, with calm seas and clear rivers.
This unexpected answer leaves me stunned.
Even after being betrayed by those you trusted?
A single thought can make a god or a demon. Blame it on death, making a moment feel like eternity. My thoughts kept turning and turning until they happened to land on peace.
A simple moment let him wash away the blood and hatred to ascend as a god. I want to hold his hand, to look closely at the hands that painted peace across the land, and see the traces centuries have left behind. But in the end, I only turned to gaze at the glittering lanterns dotting the water.
Wonder how many of these wish-filled lanterns actually carry prayers for peace.
Raphael walks over and stands beside me.
If no one prays for peace anymore, then you'll know the world is truly at peace. That's when you make a wish that's just for you.
He takes my hand. Oh. Before I can react, he jumps. I'm pulled into his leap toward the river. We move gracefully from boat to boat across the water, our robes billowing as we glide past gasping crowds and glittering lanterns. Oh, they're playing the Wonder and Wander BGM.
Whoa! Look at those two on the boats!
Whoa!
Wait, this scene is familiar. Why using the BGF from Lingering Lust? From Lingering Lust. Help, help. He pulls me down to stand steadily on an empty, canopied boat moored in the heart of the river. God, my brain is just going back to what happened in that scene in Lingering Lust. Around us, there is only sound of flowing water and the dance lantern's light. The clamor of the shore feels distant. Inside the boat's cabin sit several unlit river lanterns. Raphael picks one up and flicks his fingers. A tiny flame springs to life on the wick.
Here, make a wish.
Oh, he has
It
his
needs to be a
evolve.
wish about you.
I slowly take the yellow flower lantern and cradle it in my hands.
A wish related to me. Huh.
When I was young, I used to make all sorts of wishes for myself. But that changed after losing my home and family. My only wish became to reclaim Hangyang City. Then my wishes were more about the present, win a battle, survive the next fight, until Hangyang City is ours again. Yet now a god is asking me to make a wish for myself?
Aside from one victory after another, what else could I possibly desire?
The war is far from over. For those who walk into the battlefield, the line between life and death is but a single breath.
I can't afford to make wishes for the distant future.
But as I gaze at the god before me, the lantern's light is reflected in his eyes. It's bright and gentle. Something stirs within me. It's longing to keep one simple, ordinary wish for myself.
I wish that I could taste Raphael's spring drought wine when spring arrives.
I bend down and carefully set the river lantern onto the water. I watch it spin before floating steadily on the current. As if guided by an unseen force, I find myself whispering one more time to that drifting lantern.
With Raphael.
The river flows. I thought my words would scatter in the wind, but one next to me softly chuckles. Of course he heard it! This man.
Mm-hmm.
Raphael, who had been toying with another river lantern, leans down with a gentle flick of his wrist. He sends his lantern gliding. His fingertips stir ever so slightly, and a flame suddenly flickers to life on his lantern. It drifts across the glittering waves until it catches up to mine.
My wish will be the same as yours.
Uh-huh. The two river lanterns softly collide on the water surface, then they stick close together as they drift downstream. Guys, it's a myth, okay? This happiness is not real.
It's a delusion.
It's an illusion. All this wanting to do stuff together is giving me a sense of foreboding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're done?
Oh.
Do you want to do chapter 5? Up to you.
Sure, we can do chapter 5.
Okay. I think it shouldn't be that long. I think it has the Kindled in it. Okay, I will stop after this chapter. I think we should stop after this, and we do the other 4 on Sunday.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. They think the Kindle, yeah, Kindle's afterwards. Okay, no worries. The fleeting peace is shattered by military orders from the capital. With unwavering determination, the court declares Mornson Pass as the staging ground for a northern campaign to reclaim Hangyang City, which has been renamed as Chuti City by the enemy. Though the blade-bearing general harbors... Yeah, no worries. No worries, June. We're gonna finish it. Yeah, you can definitely come in on... we're gonna finish it on Sunday. I think around the same time. I think 4 chapters shouldn't take us that long. So, thank you for being here. If you wanna watch us react to the last chapter, the VOD will be here on Twitch still and YouTube. So, Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you being here. No problem. Thank you, love you. Though the blade-bearing general harbors grave concerns that the timing is premature and her soldiers are battle-worn, Imperial orders are absolute. She has no choice but to comply. The Chu army holds every advantage. Their iron cavalry commands the mountain passes. Their patrols are airtight and their supply lines remain secure. The Han forces, meanwhile, are beset by troubles from within and without. Years of unending warfare have drained morale. Scouts and outriders dispatched beyond the wet pass vanish without explanation. Every probing formation is met with ambushes. Time and again, chances to seize the initiative were lost, and the shadow hanging over the army refused to lift. The campaign drags on. The siege yields nothing. Provisions dwindled by the day, and unrest ripples through the ranks. It is then that scouts from the front lines deliver urgent intel. A gap has been discovered in the Chu army's western defenses, its vulnerability in their nightly patrol rotations. The blade-bearing general recognizes this as the turning point they desperately need. She devises a daring stratagem. The blaze-born general shall lead an elite force to ambush the enemy's critical supply lines. Meanwhile, the blade-bearing general herself will command the main army and strike. With chaos erupting on two fronts, a decisive blow will shatter their defenses once and for all. Wow. Boreal Campaign Chronicles Volume 7.
General! The rain is too heavy! The torches won't stay lit, which means we can't see the signal flags!
Here are my orders. Ignore the flags. Get into the defensive position within our encirclement.
An unforeseen tempest shatters my carefully prepared plans. Beyond Mornsan Pass, the arid ravines drown in churning floodwater. The level ground dissolves into a treacherous mire. The two armies, poised to clash under the cover of night, instead collide amidst mud and thunder. When steel meets steel, chaos consumes everything. Banners topple, and the roar of wind and rain drowns out all commands. Soldiers stagger through knee-deep muck, their blades clashing in muffled, desperate strokes.
No, I have to hold the center.
I grit my teeth and spur my horse forward. I charge against the tide of retreating soldiers, and the rain toward the center of the carnage.
Hold the line. Stay calm. Rally to me.
Thunder explodes as if it's next to my ear. My warhorse screams in terror. Its front hooves flailing as its whole body lurches. The world spins violently around me. Horse and rider tumble together, and we crash into the flooded ravine below. Man, I wish this part was animated.
Yeah.
You're getting cut out if you're trying to do the coughing. You're still cutting out!
Jesus fuck.
Discord's still trying to silence you. I struggle to rise from the freezing muck. My warhorse has collapsed beside me. Its leg twisted at an unnatural angle. It whimpers in agony.
No.
Shadowy figures close in from all sides. They're the Chu Kingdom's cavalry scouts.
It's the Hung General. Kill her. 10,000 taels for her head.
Uh-huh. Lightning illuminates, the cold gleam of dozens of blades. I drew my sword and the foremost attackers dropped one after another. My strength is being drained and more wounds appear. That familiar dizziness returns, threatening to claim me.
This isn't good. Has Raphael been surrounded too?
More enemies are headed my way. I fight back, relying only on my instincts. It's strange. At that moment, my mind was stripped of all distractions. A thought flashes through my mind, one I've never had before. My wish hasn't come true yet.
I refuse to die here.
As the killing blow is about to fall, Oh, he even has his mask on. He means business.
Yep.
Thunder explodes overhead. Cutting through the rain, a streak of red light descends from the cliff top. It's fire, a blazing flame that would not be extinguished, even against the fury of the storm. The masked general descends as if riding the thunder itself. Although he's by himself, he carries the presence of an entire army. Oh look! Riding the thunder itself. He does that as a sea god too. He controls the rain and thunder. Huh?
He should stop the rain then.
His double-bladed sword carries a terrifying arc of light through the rain. In his path, flashing blades and rain burst together. Not a single one can slow him. In the blink of an eye, he stands before me. His arm wraps itself around my waist, and I'm hauled away from the mire. He puts me on his horse before mounting.
Hold on tight.
He turns his horse around, but instead of going back the way he came, he charges toward a section of the cliff that has collapsed from the deluge. What?
Just like, are we jumping off a cliff? What the?
I don't know what he's planning.
What is going on, Raphael?
Jagged rocks jut out from the debris to form a small shelter, barely large enough for a handful of people. Raphael swings his sword, which causes loose stones to clear a path. Then he pushes his warhorse into the makeshift shelter. Holy crap. The cave is cramped. The damp, earthy stench mingles with the metallic scent of blood. It presses down on us with every breath. Oh my god, I love his hair! His hair looks so good.
Yeah.
Aside from the stabbing pain of my wounds, something worse churns in my chest. There's a suffocating pressure. A murderous intent clawing away at me so it can be free. Excuse me.
Is it for Raphael? Are you hard, Raphael?
Raphael stands with his back to me at the gap left by the cave. Motionless, he gazes at the rain-soaked battlefield. Lightning flashes intermittently, which illuminates his figure that's as taut as a bowstring drawn to its limit. Murderous aura outside of his control sweeps from his body and spreads throughout our makeshift shelter. The mark on the back of my hand burns.
Raphael?
He doesn't seem to hear me. A dark glow flows out behind his mask, his bloodlust straining to shatter the stone walls and drag him back to the battlefield. So he's experiencing bloodlust.
Yeah. You can't go back there. Your aura is in chaos.
The war isn't over. I can't stop.
He can't hear me.
Oh, interesting. So when he needs to shed blood. He needs to kill people.
Yeah.
Strength surges through me from somewhere. Ignoring the searing pain, I throw myself at him, wrap my arms around his waist from behind. I hold on for dear life.
Until the last enemy falls.
Look at me, Raphael. It's me.
Gritting my teeth, I pour every ounce of strength into forcing him to the ground.
Oh, I see. I see. You're the
Standing in my way means death.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Are they fighting?
I guess so. If they're just wrestling on the ground.
We wrestle in the small cave. Our struggle chaotic and desperate. Very interesting way to love. That masked face hovers away inches from mine. Behind it, a chaotic immense will blazes like an inferno.
There are no enemies here.
I rip the mask from his face and cast it aside. Okay, why this animation? Lightning flashes through the cave's entrance, its blinding light shining on his face for a moment. His breathtaking features remain unchanged, but that gaze, once bright or aloof, now roils with darkness. That breathing. Taking this chance, I pin his hands above.
Ooh, and see. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, eh? My girl.
This is how we're coping with the angst.
Yeah.
And my body is pressed against his as I gasp for air. My wound is aggravated further. Warm blood falls onto his armor, but I can't stop now. Jesus Christ.
I'm the only one here. Your soul's anchor in this world. I need you. And you need me.
Darkness and... and darkness and moisture fill every inch of this cramped space on this rainy night. Our ragged breaths intertwine and bounce off the cave walls. This is how we cope with depression.
Yep.
I can almost feel our racing hearts slowly sinking into the same rhythm.
I heard you.
Go ahead.
What?
You're my soul's anchor. You need me.
His breath brushes against my forehead. I realize his cold body is embracing mine.
Have you come to your senses? I didn't mean to do this. I had no choice.
Sorry, this is such a depressing moment, and here we are. I struggle to sip, but the searing pain from my wound forces a gasp from my lips.
Don't move. Allow me.
He helps me sit up. With a flick of his finger, several flames fall and ignite a pile of dry moss and twigs in the cave.
I'll take off this armor so I can tend to your wounds.
I know my injuries are serious. Now's not the time to think about etiquette. I let him unfasten what remains of my broken armor. Even MC is thinking dirty.
Mm-hmm.
The fabric drenched in blood is torn away to reveal several wounds across my waist and thighs.
I should have returned sooner.
You're the martial god, not the god of rain.
You still have the strength to jest.
No one could have predicted the arrival of the storm.
Very true.
Hold still.
His slender fingers touch my wounds once more. The same phenomenon happened when we first met. Tiny golden flames dance across my skin to nip flesh and blood.
Does it hurt?
It's bearable.
His fingers are cool against my burning skin. The mark on the back of my hand pulses with a faint, dark glow. Its rhythm moves with the path of his fingertips. I try not to watch his hand, yet I can't help but notice how his long eyelashes cast small shadows in flickering firelight.
Raphael,
Yes.
has that ever happened to you before?
Oh, it has.
Even if it did, no one told me about it. How would I know? Maybe the thunder was too loud and gave me a headache.
Okay, so something is causing him to want to bloodshed. Kill. He's having killing intent. Okay, so this is... Okay. I think we're gonna get some more answers probably in the latter half. He avoids the topic, unfastens his robe, and drapes it over my shoulders.
There's a draft at the entrance. Unless you want to catch a cold, I suggest you stay warm.
He's only wearing a thin inner garment. I grab his arm. His skin is as cold as ice beneath my palm. I can almost believe I'm holding a piece of frozen jade.
Are you cold?
Have you lost your mind, General? Someone who died 300 years ago doesn't have warmth.
He sounds more and more like a vampire as this myth goes on.
Yeah.
like, what? Like, Is he and Sans related?
Oh god, gonna start riots with that one. Him having wings is already.
Yeah. Hey. They both have wings.
His tone is lighthearted, yet an inexplicable emptiness wells up inside me. See, I think, what was it, June was also saying this, but the fact that they put a backwear, like, accessory, like, there's a backwear thing, she thinks everyone's gonna get something for, like, everyone's gonna get wings, probably. That's gonna be the common theme for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She might not be wrong, to be honest. It would stop people from infighting.
Fair, yeah.
In the beginning, everything about him was veiled behind the radiance of the martial god. And gradually, the figure before me transformed from the martial god into Raphael. But an offhand remark makes me feel as though Raphael has retreated to godhood once more, where an expanse of time separates us. I mean, it would be nice because I guess we don't... For Silas, his wings, we don't get them. Like, for his dragon, and for his archfiend, we don't have them. So, it'd be nice to have detachable wings for him, too.
That joke wasn't funny.
The nonchalance in his eyes gradually fades. He doesn't pull his arm away, and instead he takes my hand in his.
I understand. Yes, I suppose I am a little cold.
Figuratively or literally? He leans closer to me, his cold fingers intertwining with mine.
If you're worried, you can lend me your warmth. Let me linger for those fleeting moments and remember what it feels like to be immortal.
I hold his hands in an attempt to direct my warmth onto him. I want to coax some vitality into his cold body. Vitality, huh? The deluge subsides, but the haze of the battle lingers. The Chu army takes advantage of the chaos wrought by the storm. They hope their ambush shatters the Hung army's defenses in one fatal blow. The blade-bearing general swiftly rallies the remaining soldiers and stands firm at her post. Through the night, she reorganizes the routed troops and leverages the natural defenses of Mornson Pass to restore order. At long last, the front line holds. A passive defense cannot hold forever. The Blazeborn general steps forward, volunteering to personally lead 3,000 elite soldiers for a flanking maneuver under the cover of night. They shall be the dagger aimed at the enemy's throat. The plan is perilous. If discovered, an isolated force deep in hostile territory may never return. Yet the situation is bowstring taut. This may be the only path to breaking the stalemate. After much deliberation, the blade-bearing general gives her approval. Boreal Campaign Chronicles, Volume 7. On the eve of the march, the lanterns outside the main tent sway gently in the cold wind. I check Reddy's saddle gear one more time. He now serves as the Blazeborn General's steed.
The blade-bearing general herself is inspecting my horse? Are you afraid I won't return?
If you don't, I'll lead the rescue myself.
You have too many duties. A matter so small should not trouble you. An ambush like this would have been child's play, even for the Vermilion general from 300 years ago. Let alone for the man I am now.
I smile. Though my heart isn't as calm as my words suggest. If Raphael were to lose control again like that night, his divine powers could bring unforeseen consequences.
And if his powers can't be contained, will Raphael himself suffer?
You have a war to win. Don't waste your energy fretting over what's beyond your control.
He always knows what I'm thinking. Raphael produces a short flute from his sleeve. It's no longer than one's palm. Its surface is as smooth and lustrous as jade.
If you can't help but worry, let me give you another memory.
He raises the flute to his lips. Man, every lifetime, huh? Gonna give us a song? On it. First it was the conch shell.
Yep.
I've never heard a melody like that. Belongs to neither Huh or Chu. Its notes carry a more ancient, solemn story tinged with sorrow.
When we meet again.
Wow, that went so fast, Don.
What is the name of that song? It's my first time hearing such a tune.
It's a melody from 300 years ago. It's been forgotten by the world.
Does it speak of loved ones reuniting after a long separation?
Perhaps. It could also be about returning to a place you've been away from for far too long. I know you want to return to Hungning.
His gaze pierces through the darkness of the night. It carries a certainty unlike anything I've seen in him before.
Didn't you make a wish to watch fireworks in Hungning City?
He raises his hand and points at my chest.
Let's make a bet. Before you forget this melody, you'll set foot on Hungning's soil once more.
That night, the Blazeborn General leads 3,000 elite riders and vanishes beyond the edge of the wasteland. Oh, that's it. So I guess it's in the beginning of 6. It's fine. We'll have to do it next time.
Sure, yeah.
What we'll do, I was thinking what we will do is, you can read the first Kindle. You can still do the voice acting for the first Kindle, and I'll do it for the second Kindle to make it fair.
That's fine. It's okay.
No, I want to do it. I want to do it like that.
No, it's okay. It's totally okay. You can MC for both Kindles.
No, you do it for the one Kindle because then from what? It's fine. I already decided. You can't.
I'll narrate. You narrated 5 chapters. I narrate 4 chapters. So to make it fair, you MC both.
No, I want to because it's good for when I do the short stuff. Because when I edit the Kindles for the shorts, I like to have one UMC and one me MC. That's why.
The rest can tell them. Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. So we're gonna continue the myth on Sunday. I'm guessing the Kindle is probably at the beginning of chapter 6. So we'll continue on Sunday. And we should finish the myth on Sunday because we only have 4 chapters to do. So this was pretty good, actually. We got through 5 today, which was really good. Yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I will be posting my... I'll probably post my pulls after we finish the myth. I'm thinking I'm gonna hold off on that. We're still gonna keep... We're still gonna keep streaming. We do have promise cards, rerun promise cards to stream. We'll find a day to do that, and then Zane's birthday as well is coming up. So we're still gonna be staying hopeful, and I still want to. My feeling is I still want to keep streaming the game as long as I can. You know, as long as I feel like it. So I'm still here, and so far the myth was really good. It's been wow. It's okay. We gotta give it to the creative team. They prepared a very good myth for Raphael. And I can't wait to do the rest. Can't wait to do the rest and get answers to where this takes place. But I have my suspicions. But yeah. So we'll leave it there. And we'll see you guys on Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. Central Time. Thanks everyone for watching. See you on Sunday, 8 p.m. Central. Thanks Twitch, thanks YouTube. And you can always like, subscribe, and follow, the usual. See you on the next one.
Bye everyone. Have a good night.
Bye.